TV radio. Really from broadcasting. Listen. You are listening to Elegbete TV radio.
Well, there's always the expectation for upsets, but there is also the likelihood of a devastating dissolution of a team like Scotland. Yeah, they've never gone out of the group stage of any international competition. There is nothing different in this one. The Germans came in prepared, ready, and they gave as good as they have to give. I mean, if you look at the chances that they created, the ones that didn't convert, you would see that Scotland were saved. And just when it felt like, okay, Scotland was going to have a fight back, they picked up a red card in the 44th minute. And from that moment on, you knew that the game was over. It was done and dusted. The Germans came ready for this one. They were prepared. They knew that they need to make a statement. They've been knocked out of the group stage of the last two World Cup, got beaten in the round 16 of the last Euro 3 years ago. There was always that point where they needed to make a statement. And of course, 5-1 demolition of Scotland is a great statement. They are not much. They are not equals. So when Germany beat Scotland, it's not to say, oh, they've beaten a big side. But then in a competition, you want to start, especially when you're hosting and you are at the famous, lovely make a statement, and they just did make a statement. Now, the funny thing I saw in that exact system of play that Finidi George used with the Super Eagles, that the Super Eagles were all over the places, is exact system that Germans use. And somehow Germany managed to use that system to beat the Republic. Germany used that same system to beat Scotland 5-1. Had one goal disallowed for marginal offside and all that. This game could have gone up to 8 or 6 or 7 or whatever. But okay, let's stay with the 5-1 because that's the score at full time. Let's look at some of the statistics and all the, stories, everything that came out of this game. I'm just marveled at how Germans, on to say, oh, they go for. And this is just the first game here, but if you go by what they've done today, Scotland may have scored one goal, but they had no shot on target. It was an goal by Rudiger. The one time that the German defense had so much comedy of error, they considered the goal, But you can take that and look at the scoreline and forget about it. Let's talk about ball possession in this game. It was just a different conversation entirely. Total attempt, Germany actually had 19 attempts in total. Wow. Ball possession is 68% to 32%. Attempts by Germany 19, by Scotland 0. Okay. Attacks moved that they made forward into the open position area. 43 times Germany were on the attack, 7 times Scotland were on the attack. Corner kick in this game, 5 taken by Germany, 0 by Scotland. And talking about passing accuracy, Germany had 94% passing accuracy. For Scotland, it was 76%, and almost all of that 70% were in their half. Okay, in terms of the numbers of the completed passes, Germany completed 655 passes, while Scotland completed 103 passes. Like I always say, David versus Goliath is not an everything, okay? So it doesn't repeat itself. If you look at the Bible, miracles don't repeat themselves. Once David and Goliath happen once, that's the end. It's not going to happen again. Passes attempted was 697 by Germany and 254 by Scotland. Okay, balls recovered. They were very close there in terms of recovering of the ball. 27 for Germany, 34 for Scotland. Offside 4 times for Germany, 0 for Scotland. Why would they get offside when they were not attacking? Saved by 90 minutes plus added time, 0. Okay, for those of you who don't know, this show will last only 30 minutes. Just in case, if you have any comment or put on, drop it on the comment section right now so that it will be part of the show. Right? For Scotland, plus the fact that they considered 5 goals, this match, they also have 5 saves from the goalkeepers. Yes, distance covered in terms of kilometer. Germany covered 110 kilometers in this game, and Scotland covered 101.3 kilometers. Yellow cards 2 for Germany, 1 for Scotland. Red card 1 for Scotland, 0 for Germany. That's how the stats board read. So you already know that they are already on top of this group. There is nothing more to argue. The abilities that are played, you have to go to the next game and and see how that goes. But whatever it is, Germany have won this game. I want to know if you saw the game wherever you are. How did it go? What's your take on the game? It's not this night show is not meant to be that long. Let's manage the time that we have so that we can have other ones. There are plenty of matches tomorrow. But looking at the fixtures, let's say the games that we play tomorrow and see. Meanwhile, while that game was going on, were a lot of legends that were there. So Alex Ferguson was there to support his country, but his support didn't change anything. Jose Mourinho was also there to give him a hand of support, but was going to change anything at all. Well, tomorrow we have a lot of games. 3 games will be played tomorrow. Hungary will play against Hungary, another team in this group, and then you have Spain playing against Croatia, Italy against Albania. I will be here after the final game to give the games, but make sure you watch the game so that you have your own take as well. Your opinion on what goes on. Not much in the transfer space. Today the transfer window actually open. No big news to mention in terms of transfer, but hey, as we go, I know definitely there will be transfer. The Euro would also provide them a good shopping window to look at players and see if these players fit into the bill of what they want. But then look at the comment section here. Demola Abedibrahim says, Germany were all over Scotland in this match. I voice say, I just imagine this German side playing Nigeria Super Eagles. Good statement from the German team. Demola Saka say, I noticed the Finidi pattern. Demola Ibrahim Abiodun say, if Germany see better team, I don't trust their fullback, but the German midfield is full of quality. I agree with you on that. All that strong, okay? If they meet a team that can hold on to the ball like Spain, Holland, or Italy, they might not be this devastating. But then, let's be very honest, they were really efficient in this game. They were devastating. Am I going to put my money on them to win it? I don't think they will win it on home soil. I still think that there are some shaky area in the German defense, and that could also be exploited, especially against a fast-moving team like France, a team that can deny the ball and spaces like Spain. And, we will see what happens anyway. But I like the fact that they've started well. They make a good statement. The draws favor them. Opening up with Scotland means that 2 things will happen. Then there was a little bit of drama outside of the stadium. A German journalist wanted to know if those Scottish people that are wearing the kilts, okay, that's that looks like a skirt anyway, but it's called a Scottish kilt. Whether they wear anything or not. The guy went to go and open it. So now, bowler nice. It's straight up bowler, no pants, no underwear. I was shocked to the it was a moment of embarrassment, but that was just for fun. It wasn't like he was trying to embarrass anybody. It was one of those things that just happened. The guy let him open it, and open sesame. It's a case of don't be looking for what is not us, because you go see what you know they find. Exactly that is what happened. A lesson learned, and I'm sure the brother will not try it again. Well, so many things are going on in the beautiful world of football, but before the 30 minutes that we're having this show is actually to get your reaction on what you saw in the game, what you noticed. The first 5 minutes of the game, I was watching the game and I said to my wife, like, this is exactly the same tactical formation that Finidi used for the Super Eagles. What now happened? Why are the Germans so efficient? What I first noticed was the fact that the German midfield was very close to their defense, and every time they win the ball, it was easy for them to transition to the midfielders, and then the midfielders carried the ball, spread it wide. The Scottish team were playing very, very narrow to crack the middle and make sure they deny the Germans opportunity to operate. But then again, Germans intuitively took the chances, just like what South Africans did to narrow the middle and make it impossible for us to play. But then they took it wide. As the ball went wide to Kimmich also played the ball straight to Florian Wirtz, who before this game had scored only 1 goal. I think it was a second of the match that he scored that goal. But then this one, even in the first 10 minutes, again he got a chance, whipped in by Joshua Kimmich, and Florian Wirtz put the man from Bayern Leverkusen, put the ball into the net. When it comes to playing for the national team, the rivalry between clubs doesn't really count. Players are playing to make sure that they win, and that's exactly what happened in that game. And then in the second one, you saw the true ball that was played in through for Arsenal midfield and forward man Kai Havertz, who got the ball, thought it was strong goal, but he realized that the angle had become a bit too narrow and he couldn't shoot, but he was sensible enough to rotate himself backward and Jamal Musiala, who rifled the ball into the net. Some of those goals reminded me of the Klinsmann and what's it called? Some of the goals, but then it also reminded me of Lucas Key when Jamal Musiala hit that ball in, and then the third goal was a penalty, was a well-deserved one, and the red card came in straight up. That was a good decision by the referee because I don't understand why you're tackling somebody like that in the Etihad bus. Then eventually, it was put in like a Harvard. Falcao came in and scored. Come off the bench. It's good when you come off the bench to score. Thomas Muller was also very good when he was trying to create for his team. It was very, very unselfish. It was nice seeing him play the way he's playing, like he was going to play forever. And to wrap things up in the 93rd, 90th, plus 3 minutes of the game towards the end, Emre Can, after a beautiful tossing around, playing, keeping possession, with the Scottish team playing very, very deep in this moment of play towards the end, after they had scored an own goal from a free kick that went through the entire German defense, bubbling up and down, and got to the head of Rudiger, who inadvertently deflected the ball back into his own goal. And I know I will not be happy about that one. I'm not sure that the coach Julian Nagelsmann would also be happy about that one. But it really cares about considering one goal when you have scored 4 at the time, and then eventually Emre Can, as he's called, even though the name is CN and it does sound like Khan, it does spell like Khan, but it's Emre Can, puts in the seal of approval, the seal of victory on it with a good scotcher or a screamer, whatever you call it. But that was a good shot from outside of the 18-yard box that nestled in the net, and it was too late. There is nothing that the German goalkeeper, the Scottish goalkeeper could do. And the Robinson before this match said that they were going to give it a fight. They were going to try as much as possible. That they have a better squad than the previous squad that they've taken to different European competition or international competition, but it didn't turn out to be so. As Scotland were giving the beating and the hiding of their life. Where we hope that in their next game they'll be able to come around against I think it's who's our next opponent after this game. Now they'll be playing against Switzerland. Let's hope that against Switzerland they'll be able to turn up. That Switzerland are a tournament team. In tournament, they are one of the most difficult teams to beat in any tournament that they go to. So we could take it that at this rate, Scotland are already out. There is no fighting chance for them. Germany at top of the group already goes for fall and a goal against 1. They've considered 5. They scored 5, considered 1, so they've had a +4. They have a +4 here, and Scotland have a -4 goal difference. As it stands right now, Switzerland and Hungary will decide who will go second in the group after the next round of matches. And then in Group B, you have the Italy, Croatia, Spain, Albania game coming together. And that would be nice. That would be nice to see because there's old war horse Luka Modric for Croatia, but the scenario Italy. But, it's cold. Well, as it is, everybody say that it is France's tournament to win. As it is, everybody is nominating France. Teams are nominated and picked as the team to win it. They go on to do poorly. And on Sunday, you have 3 different games. I'll go down on Sunday: Poland, Netherlands, Slovenia, Denmark, and Serbia, England. You see the Serbia team. Let me not say anything. We'll be here to talk about it after the match on Sunday. You see the Serbia team. England had better be careful. Those East coming on people, they had better be careful. I'm not saying that England cannot beat them all, but I don't think England should just say that win and not be we. I want to hear a Milocon. There's not a Milocon on this one. It's not your turn. You have to end every win. If you play against Serbia, you have to come with end. They will beat you. Nothing will happen. This Serbian team, they are renegades. They are a rugged team that does not have respect or regard for. But if you got anything to say, we pretty much have to wrap up the show right now because I'm not getting any feedback from anyone. It means that there's not much that anybody have to say. They will have Brian finally say, I still back my France to win it. Let me wait and see what other teams will play in the first game. Well, for me, I'm going to wait till maybe I see each team play 2 games. I've committed myself to want to watch as many games in the Euros as I can. I have my UEFA pass, so I can watch. And for those of you who have Showmax, you can also watch on Showmax. on DSTV. You can watch on DSTV, but I have my UEFA pass, so I can always watch on the UEFA backend system using my Aldo credit card to do that. But so whatever it is, have a good time, have fun, enjoy yourself, sleep well tonight, and then tomorrow we'll come back. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people don't know that we're doing the post match. We'll sit down and watch. Jamal Abiodi Brian says Serbia is a good team. If England go sleep on them, if England go sleep on it, then we'll collect. I'm sure that the English people know that. I mean, they've given us a lot of effigy. Coming into this tournament, England have come up with good dressing. They have this ring that monitors their monitors everything about them, their sleep and all that. It's a 500 pounds ring that Kim Kardashian wears as well. A few people, I mean, it's a trendy thing. You know, if a tournament is coming like this, you know, people who sell technology try to bring up a lot of things, and one of the things that they brought up is that ring that you wear in your hand that helps to send a signal to your phone or to your computer, telling you, giving you updates up to the minute, how your heart is beating, how you're breathing, your breathing pattern, your sleeping pattern. If you fart in your sleep, you will get it reported. If you snore, if you know, you're not sleeping properly, you're not aligned, your nerves, you know, a lot of things, you know, that comes up with sleeping pattern. That ring will help you monitor. That's how advanced the world is going anyway. But hey, we're here. We'll gradually get there as time progresses. But whatever it is, it's good to see that the Euros have started, and this is our post-match studio. Tomorrow again, we'll be here to talk a whole lot about the matches. Well, my name is Edafi Mathias. I love to come in the on the sports. 17 minutes have gone already, and I think at this point we can say we've done our bit today. Tomorrow we would gather again to do another post-mortem of 3 games by this same time tomorrow. So join us for that one. Have a wonderful time, and if you stumble on this live stream after now, please drop your comment and tell us what you think about the game that went down tonight. Well, tomorrow there'll be 3 games, so there'll be plenty to talk about and plenty to bounce on about. I have to take my leave now and go kiss my bed. I'm not sure. I have some movies to watch. Let me go spend my time watching this movie. Mohammed Kora, he said kudos to you from Gambia. Oh, Mohammed, I'm about leaving right now. We will be here again tomorrow. Please come early. The night show will be 30 minutes. This is just an introduction to let everybody know that we'll be doing a night show after the last game of the group stage in the Euros, so we can all talk about what we saw, what we've seen, and how we saw it, and what our suggestions are. Having said that, it is good night from my end to all of you out there. Thank you for always supporting our channel. Mohammed, like I said, please help me to tell your people in the Gambia to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We would I would, if it's possible, I would need to chat with you. If you are on Instagram or Twitter, send me a DM. We will talk about some things in the Gambia. I might be coming to Gambia maybe probably later this year or early to mid next year. I don't know, but there is something I'm supposed to do in the Gambia. Waiting for my friend to give me the all clear to come around. But having said that, thank you very much for your time. Thank you to everybody. Once again, my name is Idafi Mathias. You're going to love to come in the Lebanon Sports. It is good night from my end. Let's do this again tomorrow. Bye bye.